The fourth part of our service for this evening is that of communion, which comes from the reading of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, starting at verse 23, in which the Apostle Paul writes, I passed on to you the tradition the Lord gave to me. On the same night the Lord Jesus was betrayed, he took the bread into his hands, and after giving thanks to God, he broke it and said, This is my body, broken for you. Keep doing this so that you and all who come after will have a vivid reminder of me. After they had finished dinner, he took the cup and in the same way said, This cup is the new covenant executed in my blood. Keep doing this, and whenever you drink it, you and all who come after will have a vivid reminder of me. Every time you taste this bread and every time you place the cup to your mouths and drink, you are declaring the Lord's death, and which is the ultimate expression of his faithfulness and love until he comes again. I included this letter from Paul to the church in Corinth for a few different reasons. The first is that this letter was probably written before any of the gospel accounts. And I find it fascinating what details of Jesus' life and ministry were relayed to the early church by word of mouth, especially since they had nothing else to read that was recorded when Jesus was alive. A second reason is because the early brethren fervently tried to get back to imitating the early church's practices, doing their best to strip away centuries of humanly created ritual and following the example of Jesus' earliest followers. And lastly, communion is one of, if not the most common element to Christianity, regardless of the ritual that surrounds it. Communion is what connects us to others in our practice, both past and future, who are also seeking to follow Jesus. For tonight's communion service, please use whatever elements you have at hand, whether it be graham crackers, communion bread, saltines, or tortillas. Likewise, you may use grape juice, water, wine, or Pepsi. Also, you can join by yourself or with others who are in your household. Our first declaration of faith is for the bread. So please take the bread or the saltine or the tortilla or the graham cracker, and please repeat after me. The bread of life for all who hunger. And in a similar manner, take the cup, and please repeat after me. The cup of compassion for a hurting world.